Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. For those of you who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law. And in today's video, this is a special edition video. We're going to be looking at the review of the $1 Million Challenge, and currently we are in week 99. So for the first time today, I'm also going to be sharing with you some of my recent buys and an update in terms of the overall progress. So for anybody who's not aware of the challenge, a reminder in terms of the overall objective and thinking behind it. So if we look at the stock market in America, it's open approximately 250 days a year. If we take out the holidays, we take out the weekends, and that over 3 years, that represents approximately 750 days of trading. So in terms of the challenge, it was based on an investment of $1,000, and to get to $1 million using compound return investing, it requires 201 trades, 3.5% per trade, and we use a compound calculation calculator, and you always reinvest the full amount including profit. So it's a little bit like snowball effects. So the key focus of the challenge is not to invest in high risk squeeze type stocks, although that the challenge has been modified to include those in a way that can be used to make gains as well. So obviously once you join, you will get details of that. So the focus is on low and medium risk stocks in order to avoid the more risky stocks, and we do encourage everybody to use a 10% stop loss, because obviously investing in the stock investing in the stock market always comes with risk, and the maximum risk that you can expect is 100% loss of your investment. So once you join us on the challenge, you will get full access to the Discord with instructions, as well as access to the weekly watch list and the daily stock alerts. And we do have a dedicated area for the challenge, and by email I will also send you a list of attachments. These include the key issues of the challenge. It will include an agreement for you to sign and agree with, a list of FAQs. You'll have 2 spreadsheets to record your trades. One will be an advanced one on Excel, and one will be quite a simple one on Word for people not too tech savvy. We also have a written PDF file with the strategy, and that is for you to read through and get so obviously for the visual people who prefer to see something in writing, that it should be positive for you as well. We also have a dedicated video that is not available online on the public platform. That is only available for the Discord members, so you will get access to that video. And we currently have a new video for people joining us, not only in the Discord but also in the challenge, with new instructions to make the most of the challenge and make the most of the Discord. So this is how the dedicated area on the left looks like. We have many other areas as well, including education, research. But for the $1 Million Challenge, there's a leaderboard area, there's a king and queen stock area, the stock spreadsheet, which I'm going to now look at. So this is a sample copy of the stock spreadsheet. On the left hand side, you will get the stock symbols, the tickers, and you'll get the current price. And this is on a Google live form spreadsheet, and it's updated weekly. And at the bottom you'll see that we have high price tickers, low price tickers, we have high risk stocks, we have UK tickers for people who wish to trade only in the UK stocks to avoid the currency conversion fees. We also have a Euro tab with stocks for people trading in Europe, Germany, France, Italy, Spain, etc. Then we have a squeeze tab where there could be obviously high risk stocks to invest in for a potential squeeze. And in the past, we've had many occasions where stocks such as GNS, BBIG, amongst many others, did squeeze exceptionally well. So on this spreadsheet, we also give you color coordinated there in green, red, and orange. So the green indicates obviously that stock may be within the target price. So there is a target price. Obviously you carry out your own trades, and we have links here next to each ticker covering daily volume, analyst target prices, analyst overviews of the stocks, technical information, financial information, news for the stock. So all of that is available on this dedicated spreadsheet that is updated weekly. The next thing I'd like to share with you is a copy of the leaderboard, and this is something also updated on a spreadsheet weekly. And on the left hand side in blue, we will share the Discord name of the members who like to participate in this, so it's not compulsory. Many people choose not to take part, and some people do choose to take part. So in the orange column we record the trade number, so the target is to get to trade number 201. So person at the top is currently on trade 134, so requiring just 65 more trades to get to the objective. The one below is on trade 108 and is just in excess of halfway. So many are on trade 54, 60, 78, 90, going all the way to trade 1 at the bottom. So a new aspect that we share also is patterns, and this is something that is used in addition to chart analysis. So we share here in 3 colors, red, green and orange, for the pattern of king trades, showing increase, decrease, or a stock that is trading sideways. So we do that also with the high risk stocks, and I also share an update of which stocks are generally doing well for the challenge. And when you join us on the challenge, you will get the weekly watch list. This is a copy of one of our previous weekly watch lists where we called out stocks such as SIEN, Sophie, ORCL, Adobe, BRZE, IoT, SNOA, DHC. So not all calls are successful, but some of them do exceptionally well, and it's usually a case of taking profits where you can. We also have a daily stock alerts as well as the spreadsheet, which is focusing more on the challenge stock. So what I'd now like to do is do something that I've not really done before, and that is I'm going to share with you some of my buys for 2023 and some of my recent buys. And some of these are also stocks that I've also invested in for the challenge. So let's start with one of the stocks that I invested in by the name of Premier African Minerals. So this is a stock that I sold at 52 pence per share. And I made a 58% profit on that. That is also a penny stock. It's extremely volatile. It does shoot up and it does shoot down very, very quickly. But I thought it was very important to protect the profits in that. However, it's a case of high risk, high reward. I also invested in EasyJet at 480 pence per share, and if we move on to my other buys, I recently also bought a stock by the name of Steel Dynamics. I invested in that at $93.62, and I think it's currently trading about $107, $108, so doing well on that. I also took profits on Tesla as a king. I made a profit of approximately 64% on Nvidia, which I was holding for a year. So some of the stocks that you have strong belief in, if you hold them, they will pay off, and Nvidia certainly did pay off for me. And the other one I sold with profit was at AMD. I sold at $125.93. I think that has pulled back, so I got a 5% return on that, and that was also a stock that I was holding for a long time at a loss, but again sold with profit. Another one that I sold with profit was a stock by the name of Indivia, and I made a 9% return on that, selling at 1,668 pence. And the next one I'd like to share with you is Soundhound. I bought that at $2.56, sold that at $2.99. However, that was with a 16% profit, and I am aware that that is trading significantly higher, but nobody can time the market. Nobody knows how high a stock is going to go, but it's always good to sell in the green and not worry about a stock when you sell and it shoots up. That's something that you have to accept and look at the positive side. If you sold in a profit, then it's better than certainly selling at a loss. So no concerns there. I also bought Adobe at $461.85 pence a share, and that was obviously based on good news. So remember, these are all shared live in the Discord for the gold members. I've recently invested in Exxon at $107.92. Looking at a medium to long-term hold potentially for that, as I believe Exxon is currently a good buy. Then you can see that I sold quickly Adobe, $478.31, 2.5% return. So I do believe that a larger number of small returns are just as good, or if not better, than waiting for one squeeze stock return. So that's also based on the idea of compound return investing. I also bought shares in Oracle. I'm still holding that. I bought that at $123.53. Short to medium term hold. hold, then you can see here I sold my shares in EasyJet at 509 pence for a 6% return. I've recently invested in Baba at $89.86. I'm slightly down on that, but I'm going to hold, and I do believe that will also come up as well. Recently also invested in Manchester United, MANU, bought in at $22.51, sold at $22.81, quick 2% return. And again, it's based on news, and I could have held up for a little bit more, but I believe it's always good to take profits if you feel that the stock could go down as well. So I bought Sigma Lithium, $36.94. Then I reinvested in EasyJet again, 478.6. I think that's getting close to 500 pence again, and I may sell that. You'll see here, as soon as I bought Sigma Lithium, I sold it for $38.40 for a nice small profit there as well. And what I'm now going to do is share with you my latest buy. So the latest buy here is my King trade. So that on our King pattern trade sheet, you'll see a trend sheet here. You'll see the blue line indicates the stock that I bought. On the left hand side, available to all the Discord members, is the King tickers. These are stocks, and in the green you'll see that this stock that I invested in, out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 weeks, it's only had one red week, so certainly a positive trend there. And prior to that, it's also had vast majority of green weeks as well. So you can also see similar patterns for other stocks here as well to use in addition to chart analysis. And finally, if you would like to join us on the $1 Million Challenge, as well as get access to the Discord and the daily stock alerts, as well as the weekly watch list, details are in the description below. Thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.